Prado swings to the outside, and he will have the inside line going into turn 2. We've got riders down, but it is Febvre who leads the way. He wants to do the repeat here and win this Ram qualifying race here. And Prado, well, tell you what, didn't expect that, did he? A little bit tentative here in the early stage of this race. Prado looks like he's in cruise mode here because Jonas is going to go round. Has he got an issue, Prado? Yeah, he's looking down. Oh, he's lost his seat. He's lost his seat. So Jorge Prado is going to have to ride through this one without a seat. Keep a calm head, but that is going to be costly. They'll just tape it on. Look, they're not going to, well, it's easier to screw it on probably. Just tape it on, get him through the race. The number 3 Kawasaki Racing Team rider will cross the line victorious in the MXGP Ram qualifying race here in Trentino. And Jorge Prado will be going to the line in 17th as it stands right now. And the seat has come off again on the final lap. More drama here for Jorge Prado. Yeah, furious, furious.
The habits of 3 days for a typical Italian is, I think, you get up when you want, because it's important. It's a free day, you don't have to put alarm. Then I go to the bar for a cappuccino, normally, and a brioche, croissant. And then I think in the summer you will go to the sea. Then you have a nice lunch, around 5 aperitif with some music, 2-3 hours with music, a friend speaking, and then you move to the restaurant at 8 o'clock, you eat, and then a typical Italian go party, like everybody, and you come back at 6-7 o'clock in the morning, go back to breakfast straight away, and then you go sleep. This is the typical Italian.
This guy's gonna go in order.
Yeah. 20 minuti da aspettarci, un quarto d'ora sicuro, poi li posso trovare. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Per me un cappuccino, per favore.
Una white wine.
Va bene, vino bianco.
Grazie.
Perfetto.
Vino bianco. Because Ivo said my Italian was poor.
Ivo, you're the Italian teacher.
Io vino bianco. Io prendo un cappuccino, perché ancora sto in tempo. Dopo mezzogiorno in Italia non sei più italiano se prendi il cappuccino. Quindi ancora posso. Ancora mezz'oretta.
Exactly what he says.
Un buon nosiola. Grazie. Si riserva anche uno.
Ah, it's okay.
No, io lo porto così che sennò.
Ah.
Guarda il cigno. What's the name? In English, how you call
A
that
swan.
animal? A swan.
It might chase you.
You know they are aggressive, eh?
I just said this. He didn't believe me.
Sit over there. Questa è vita, eh? This is life.
This is the life. I would cheers you, but you have a cappuccino.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't. It's against Italian law, right? Salute? No.
Salute, sì.
Salute.
Sugar, not for me.
You have too many coffee rules. Just.
No, but it's like a shame if somebody after dinner they drink cappuccino.
Yeah,
it's like so
my
strange.
mum.
Yeah, but she's English. The swan.
Listen, it's a swan, but if it gets up and starts walking, you have to tell me.
No, I'm not scared.
Oh, well, I'll be running.
So easy to take the... You know, they have long neck. The first things you have to grab the neck.
You know, in England, you'd go to prison because the swans
In Italy,
are known
everything
as
is
the
possible.
queen. Huh?
If they attack you, everything is...
No, you're not allowed. If you touch a swan in England, you go to prison. It's true.
Yeah, but now we
Because
are
they're the royal... Huh?
in the best place
We are.
ever. Italy. Real cappuccino. We live in Viterbo with Ben, same house, so it's 3 versus 1, but it's easy to win on that side.
Every day there is an English versus Italian debate, guaranteed.
Viterbo is not, it's not like a wow place. It's historical.
Ben, in England you have work for everybody.
You just can't, it's impossible to get breakfast in Italy. And in England it's the best meal of the day. I mean,
You have a nice job, big structure for everything, you have everything close to your house.
I could get shot, but I don't like espresso, so it's just not a good one for me.
But you don't have one thing, a good life. You don't have sunshine, the sea, hot weather. When I was in England, I was missing a lot.
Okay, the average food in the UK is not as good, I'll agree.
It's not just the food of Italy, it's not like pizza and pasta. I think the culture.
If you go into the centre of London or whatever, you can have whatever you want. Like, there's every type of food in the world there. So easy.
From your grandma, you have like every time I go to Italy, it's always like 4 or 5 dishes different.
If you just want to stop on the petrol station, or you have like the driest, just a piece of bread with some prosciutto crudo slapped inside, and then that's it, bam, it's like completely dry.
You stop eating around 2 o'clock or 3, and she go back in the kitchen to cook all the dinner. So it was a long process.
Also driving into the petrol station, you're swerving left and right, dodging the big poles in Italy. This is quite difficult.
I think behind what we have all around the food is this what we love, and I think this is why it's the best food ever. Still Italy versus England, eh? You try to make me say why Italian food is the best in the world. Why?
Honestly, there's just no place like home though, is there? Exactly. This is what I miss.
It's basically me,
But I
Ben,
win
and
because Italy's
yeah, it's me,
the
Ben,
best.
and Gracie versus Ivo.
Yeah, but you cannot compare for me. Come on, watch. They don't know what is the sky in England.
You mean the sun,
see,
the sole?
No, also the sky. You see, you are just the cloud. You have no blue sky. Watch.
Explain to me, in Italy, you do not have cheddar cheese. It's the best cheese.
No, we have cheddar.
You don't. I've yet to find it in the shop.
We don't used to eat.
Because all you just have shavings or whatever.
I live 1 year in England. I like England. For me, it's a nice country, but the weather, I cannot live there. I say I will never live in England, then I find also the girlfriend there.
Yeah, you
But
live with me for
you
a
know
year.
what's the good things? I take her in Italy to the best place ever.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you, but yeah, bit boggy, wasn't it? How was it?
That second one was probably the better one, but
Yeah,
I'm trying to change a couple things punctuation, but I think I've got it figured out.
Does anyone think you're riding for Australia yet?
Probably, yeah. It looks good, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
And where do I look? At the light or?
Finding that pretty
Sweet
high,
spot.
pretty high revs.
Well, it's just because obviously it drops a couple of thousand when you come off the gate. Yeah, it's just yeah, you just got to get that right feel.
I think the biggest thing between racing in the States and racing here in Europe and I guess all around the world would be number one, the travel. Each weekend in the States I'd fly from Florida. It's less than 3 hour flight to each round. This year I'm gonna have some 30-hour flights to Indonesia or China, so.
Yeah, when you don't hold it at high RPM for a long time.
I think getting used to new tracks is still a little bit of a struggle, being that every weekend is almost a different type of soil. The States tracks, a lot of them are very similar. Here I think it's a bit different. I think it's a learning curve each weekend.
Yeah, it was good. The track's really nice. I enjoyed it here, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I just talked to him with the camera and realised I was crashed.
So far, it's been good. We've had some highs and lows. Obviously, the results ain't quite what we've been wanting yet, but you know, I'm coming in with a wrist injury from last year that I'm trying to manage. But yeah, overall, the team's got good vibes, and yeah, it's been fun so far. Right, okay, yeah, it's behind the scenes, yeah. We end up 13th, I think, but, you know, the feeling was good with the track. Yeah, it's pretty sick here. It's such a nice place to come and visit, so hopefully we can have 2 solid motors tomorrow. Cheers.
Wow!
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think my mum was just being my mum and she wanted to be on the camera so much.
I was calling you, I was going, Bob, you didn't tell me.
Speak to the camera.
No, you know what? I thought you were talking to Jack. I know what you're like.
She wanted to let me know that someone crashed in Arco. Rudely interrupted our interview.
Having British teammates is fun. They've got good bands, and every time I come to the track, I know it's going to be a good time.
Gonna pass the trip in first lap.
Yeah, let's go. Well, second.
The end goal, I would say, is to be back on the podium at a GP. You know, it was really good to do that back in 2021. You know, you just do it solely for the purpose of the love, and to be honest, I don't know what I would do without motorbikes. So, yeah, it's hard, and I'm sure everyone goes through that stage after an injury, but just to be back at the top of a sport, I think it's what drives you every day, and just the love for it.
I think I have a lot of realistic goals, but obviously there's the big goals that I think anyone that's racing or doing this has, and that would be being a world champion.
You know, I do love working with you know, people from far away, you know, like Australia and America, and you know, I'm known for that. I think I have a good sort of rapport with them, and you know, because over there it's so easy with, you know, every restaurant's the same, every hotel chain's the same, travel's the same, language the same. Here they gotta, you know, deal with so many different scenarios and weather and everything like that. So,
racing-wise, it's definitely going to help with the gnarly tracks. Riding during the week or even off-season, being freezing cold in Lommel, or it definitely brings that grit mentality.
To be honest, there's not really much that I've picked up from Jack. You know, he does a lot of sprint work, speed work, and on training days he's pretty fast. But all in all, it's always good to ride with someone at, you know, similar level or better level to bring you on. But yeah, the whole team's been pretty solid. We all get along good, and so far it's been great.
Track's good though, I think. It's definitely deeper than last year.
In certain spots.
Yeah.
They've like added in sand.
Track is slick though. It's really slick.
Blew my hands already. Bobby.
Yeah, I think it helps take the pressure of each of them to have someone else to sort of talk to take away their sort of, you know, pain if they don't do well, you know, say with Bobby getting injured.
My right hand's fine, but
Yeah, my left hand's screwed as well. It opened up from last week, and then just got a little worse there, but I normally have like big calluses, you know, my thumbs and stuff, but
I wish I was able to do the Dixon accent on the...
But, you know, our age, we've got to think of our, like, you know, belly.
Oh, he would... Are you alright?
con il numero 22 in settima posizione davanti all'altra chiama. That trip looks so sick, innit? Yeah, film that's one.
When Adamo took the lead, you could see there was a rider who was fired up. He looked like he was in control the whole time. He won there last year, don't forget. And he needs to start turning things around right now, really, because otherwise, Kai de Wolf, if he continues the run that he's on, he's going to start getting too far away for everybody else. And then he can't triple. Adamo goes the high way around. He leads, and he takes his teammate down. When you win any race, you're fired up. A win is a win, and Andrea Adamo hasn't done a lot of that this year as the defending champion. A win can turn all of that around. Can he turn that Ram qualifying race victory into race wins on Sunday?
Hello everybody and welcome to Italy. It's round 4 of the FIM Motocross World Championship. This is the MXGP of Trentino.
Focus on the gate. Who will it be that gets the drop? Everyone cleanly away. Sasha Kunin with another foxhole shot. 5 now for him. Sasha Kunin hits the line. The Wolf second. Benniston there, the 198 third. The Wolf alongside Kunin takes the lead on lap 5. Retaliate here though as Benniston gets alongside Sasha Kunin. Nicely worked for Benniston as he moves into second. And Adamo moves into third place. Oh, and then he gets parked to the outside. He messed the ball by himself. Kai de Wolf rounds out the final turn. He wins race 1 here in Trentino and salutes the crowd once more. Trentino is one of those tracks that always throws up that little element of surprise. It's just one of those venues that you just never know what can happen. De Wolf is down! De Wolf gets dragged down, he's at the bottom of the pile, and Rossi in there as well.
Coppia che lo precede, vale a dire.
Simon Langenfelder came away with a foxhole shot. Nobody saw him. 3 podiums from 4 rounds. Only his second race win of the year, but it was a much needed one and a timely one as well. So he'll be hoping to build from that going forward.
Thibaut Benniston, definitely a rider coming into this year as tipped for a title contender. He's slowly finding his feet, getting that rhythm, getting that intensity into his racing. And I think in Arco, that's where something clicked. He got his first podium, and I think now he's got that off his back. I think we'll see a different Thibaut going into the rest of the year.
Liam Evans. It was great to see him on the top step of the podium, and it starts to bring him closer and closer towards the top of the championship. There's still plenty of time for him to get himself back into contention.
So Kai de Wolf, even after that first turn crash and charging through traffic, we still see him 4th overall with that red plate. And that is why he's the points leader, because of performances like that.
Con il team sono partito nel 2007, con il team Motard dove abbiamo vinto 3 mondiali e poi nel 2011 siamo passati nel motocross, nel mondiale motocross. I piloti di quest'anno abbiamo Ben Watson che era già presente lo scorso anno, è rimasto con noi, ci troviamo molto bene, un bravo ragazzo, un lavoratore, siamo molto contenti. Poi è arrivato Ivo al posto di Alessandro e in questo momento ci serve anche per la moto, per finire lo sviluppo, ragazzi che stanno in moto, in sella, che ci diano i feedback importanti e quindi abbiamo fatto la scelta di Ivo, ci troviamo bene e secondo noi stiamo facendo un buon lavoro.
They have a completely new bike. It's a bike I never ride before, but the best part of Beta is definitely the handling and the chassis. From the first moment I jump on it, it was so easy to ride and you feel so comfy.
Per noi lo sviluppo ovviamente non si ferma mai. Per noi ancor più perché la moto è giovane, anche se crediamo di essere a un livello importante. Il futuro di Beta è quello di ripetere quello che ha fatto e sta facendo nell'enduro, partire ovviamente con calma e step by step arrivare in cima a poter vincere e stiamo lavorando per questo.
Yeah, in MXGP, it's the first year that I've had the same team for 2 years. Together with Vita, they picked me up from when I was, almost at my lowest, especially in MXGP. So I was really grateful for that. And from there on, I had like a good relationship with the MRT racing team.
I feel really good with everything. It's a good package for me. They follow me. They are really interested to improve on the bike, also improve with me. They give me all the best. So I cannot ask better.
Coming into Trentino with Jorge Prado winning the first 3 rounds of the championship, it's very easy to naturally assume that he's just walking away with it and no one else has a look in. But things couldn't be further from the truth, because heading into Trentino, he's got a 17-point lead over Geiser. Fevre is a few points further back. Jorge Prado failed to score in the qualifying race on Saturday, and Fevre took the lead, and then Geiser was there in second. The gap came from 17 to 8 or 9 points. And then all of a sudden, it's game on again. Look to the centre of the gate. Number 1, Jorge Prado. Can he get across? He will be the last of the breakers. Oh, absolutely sublime for Jorge Prado, all the way from the middle of the gate. Foxhole shot number 5 for the championship leader. When he got to the front, very easy to assume, okay, see you later, everyone else playing catch-up, but no. As Fevre, he'll feel he's got Prado right where he wants him, and these kind of slick conditions normally right up the street of Romain Fevre. Proper game of cat and mouse between these two. All of a sudden, Prado will hear the number 3's Kawasaki getting a little bit closer, booming in his ear roll. He would have seen a flash of green through there as well. Are we going to see a change for the lead? Not quite this time around. Or maybe we will on turn 3. Both riders hesitant. And a mistake there for Prado. And Fevre leads. Fans on their feet. We've got a new leader on lap 7. And Geiser would have probably seen that as well and think, right, well, if he can do it, guess what? I'm next in line. Geiser looks a lot quicker. Can't find a way through. All of a sudden, Prado on the ropes here. And this is pushy. Oh, he didn't even give him a chance to get out of the turn. Geiser up to second. getting closer. Back end just kicks out there. Geiser is going to go around the outside. Is there going to be a final lap push? A final corner push? Absolutely nothing in it between them. And Roman Febvre, I don't think he knew he was that close. Wow, 0.3 of a second in it. Roman Febvre just edges out Tim Geiser. Who will it be that grabs the race with the Grand Prix victory and maybe even a new championship leader's red plate at the end of it all? It was on this part of the racetrack in race 1 where he got the better of Prado, and it's going to be exactly the same in race 2. They're side by side as they come in to land over the triple. They're on the same part of the racetrack, but this time he maintains the lead though.
You could see in that second race just how much Febvre wanted that win, and he was just pushing and pushing, and perhaps arguably too hard. He just pushed, and then he made a rookie mistake, which ended up being costly.
Yeah, just disappeared there, look, top of the hill.
For him to win the first race has definitely showed that he has the speed, he has the confidence.
Jorge Prado wins race 2. He wins the MXGP of Trentino.
Have we seen enough from that first race in Trentino for the likes of Geiser, for Febvre, for instance, to say, right, now we know that if we apply that pressure, he might crack?